presenting Channeling Erik's Hour of Enlightenment.
Oh my God, man, if you had told me 10 years ago that I would be hearing those words, Erik's Hour of Enlightenment, I would have said, well, no. I mean, he could barely finish his welding class, or what? So it's just, it's so surreal to me that this has all happened. And we have our wonderful Kim Voigt here from embody-light.com, and I really want her to spend some time. I mean, she's really kind of like a master of all trades. She does so many things, and I want her to explain some of the things she does. But Kim, first I want to say hello, I love you, and Erik, hello, in case you forgot, love you too.
And I love you as well. And Erik's saying, I love you also, Mama. So, yeah. I've been seeing Erik a lot recently.
Yeah, okay. Tell what just happened, because she clicked on the link that I sent her from Blog Talk Radio, but I unmuted her, and she was she couldn't hear me, but I could hear her, and so I texted her, like, just call in with the usual number, cell number you use, and she did that, or whatever, maybe it's the landline, and she did that, and I still couldn't. She, I talked and she couldn't hear me. And then I looked down at my headset and saw the little mute button was blinking. So it's like I freaking accidentally pressed the mute button on my headset. And then, anyway, so Kim, what did he say?
Well, so
Erik?
First I was not trying to, Erik, yep. First I was trying to connect through the internet, and I couldn't hear anything, and I kept hearing, I knew it was Erik, his voice, muted, clear as day, as clear as what was that EVP on that video we made.
Oh, wow.
And so I couldn't get it, and then I'm getting your text, so then I call in, and it's the same, you can't hear, or I can't hear you. And saying muted, and then finally
it was
you
muted.
must have heard, and you unmuted it, and then we connected, so yeah.
Yeah, something made me look down at my lap at my little control here. So, and that's probably Erik saying, "Dumbass, come on, wake up."
I think I was texting you. Erik says muted. You will have to look after this.
I didn't see that.
I'm pretty sure I sent you a text. Erik says muted. I think I did in all this confusion.
Oh, yeah, I see. Erik said muted. Okay. I didn't read that, though.
Yep.
So...
Yeah,
but
anyway,
kind of a lot
of craziness getting on. So.
Before we start hearing about the badassery of Kim Voigt, I want to ask Erik or Kim or Jay this question, because Alan Vera, the astrologist, I had a session with him today that was really cool. It was like describes how astrology works. It's really amazing. I can't wait to publish it. But he wants me to ask Erik, if there is, he has a suspicion, and I don't know how, that there's a member, or maybe more than one, of the global elite that actually transported the virus to Wuhan to make it look like it started in China, so that it just spread everywhere, so that the deep state, global elite, could destroy our nation and therefore Trump. First of all, is that true?
Okay. And let Erik just kind of bring that information through.
Yeah, we can answer it later. You can just pause.
Well, yes, I got a yes.
Oh, wow. Is it one person or more than one person?
He's saying more than one, and that it's the thing is both sides are trying to use it to their advantage. It's kind of
what
like
do you mean?
Tick for tack. Well.
Oh, okay.
So the virus got released, and so the side that wanted global control, that's actually really lost in the ethers, they're fighting back. And so they're doing things like trying to create fear and make people fight and separate them, that kind of thing. And then the powers that, that you would call the good guys, and Erik's not giving me absolute clarity on what that is, but they're also using this to their advantage to do some things that they need to do.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So he's just saying there's layers and layers and layers, but that was a yes. That's true.
Okay. I will not ask for names, obviously, because, I honor I respect the fact that we need to all be safe, including you. But is there one person or more than one person involved in this?
More. Let me see. He's showing me like direct and indirect, and if you wanted to look at the indirect and how it all tumbled down into the direct, it could go on and on.
Oh,
it's kind of what he's showing me. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
It would take more than one person to kind of
I would
pull
think
off that kind of operation. Yeah.
Well, there was some grad student or whatever that works for this researcher that stuffed COVID-19 in her socks and was going to China. So I don't know. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We are here for the callers and for you, Kim. So first, I would love for you to tell the CE peeps everything that you have to offer, because it's such a broad. It's almost like a Chinese, not Wuhan, but Chinese menu, man. I mean, it's like, really, it's cool.
Yeah, and lately, my guys have kind of been working with me to kind of switch that around a little bit, because I have all these services offered. And, really what it is I help people with their ascension path, and it's quantum DNA activation. You could be a person just starting out, or you could be someone that's, in your mastery. I just kind of leave it up to the guide. It's just kind of, I have the services listed on there so that people have an idea and schedule the appropriate amount of time. But the guides that just been bringing the information through on what the person needs. And a lot of times it's a close match. So it doesn't really matter what they schedule. I do body work, but that has to be in person, and that's not happening right now anyways.
Oh, no.
Medium
What do you
work.
mean body work, like Grinberg stuff?
It's cranial sacral therapy, hand and light, that kind of thing. Oh, yeah, and we even play sound on the bowl. Sound directly played onto the bowl of the person. That's really effective.
Well, that's interesting.
I do,
really.
Right. Helps it to repattern, speeds up the healing process, yeah. Medium work, energy repatterning.
Tell me what that is.
There's one. Well, that's where, you find out where the person is got an energy block, and you release that block. Like somebody might come in and say, I'm having trouble drawing the right kind of, or I'm not able to meet someone in a relationship, and I don't understand what's going on, and now my finances are down. And so then you find where the energy block is. Well, you would find that maybe it was a relationship that ended badly that you haven't healed from. And so because your heart's blocked,
in the current life or a past life or
in
a
the
future
current
life?
life.
Oh, okay.
And then we usually find that it was in a past life as well. It's a lot of times they're tied up together. So we do a reading, and then we start moving the energies around there. We work with the sound, you just regular hypnosis. People also sometimes want to start working towards meeting their twin flame or getting in alignment or finding out if a person is a good match for them. I do a lot of that kind of work. The guides recently have been teaching me how to, and Erik was in on this too, helping me with this, how to kind of, with the bowls and my hands, scanning the energy, seeing where it's blocked, and then using the right tone and intention to release these blocks. And it also works for people that have implants.
Oh, wow. What do you mean implants?
And you can dissolve them.
Like dental implants?
You know how people used to think, no. You know how people used to think had alien implants or that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Erik's saying at one time people actually were implanted, but sometimes people have, just sludge in their system, and sometimes if they've been on medicines or something and it slowed down the systems, there might be sludge in there. So they're just teaching me how to use the bowls to get that moved out of there, and it's really effective.
To move the energy and align,
move the energy directly with the bowls.
And so you can help them align the spirit, body, mind, all the 4 roommates that Erik talks about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you?
Right. Because the physical body holds the restriction. And so for the soul to, if you're going to be embodied, for the soul to harmonize and realign with the physical body, you find where it's restricted, where there's pain, or where, and then the soul can naturally harmonize and align with the body and start, activating their DNA and that type of thing. So it's just a variety of things, and it's kind of like the guides, the client's guides come along with the person and just say, well, I think this is what might work. And in a few questions, we figure out what to do, and so it doesn't really matter what they've scheduled.
How often is Erik involved? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Erik will pop in every time it's somebody who's scheduled to channeling Erik, who's seen me through channeling Erik and wants to see him.
Oh, that's so good.
And
sweet,
he might
Erik,
just
thank
pop
you.
in, But he likes to, be personal with it, So because what Erik does is, and I always kind of, if I had to describe what Erik does, I would have called him a wedding planner. He's the one that puts everything into place and gets everything arranged so that the right people come through, and he just kind of coordinates it all and gets it all set up. So, he's
awesome.
Involved because it's somebody who's associated through his name, and he likes to touch in to people that watch him and at least say hello.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
So what about spirit? You also help with spiritual DNA, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the spiritual DNA.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's like,
because,
if there's a family that Ancestry has diabetes, a lot of times diabetes is a reflection. There's different spiritual bases for any disease, but it could be like an inability to digest the joy in life. So, that's
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, I don't know why, it'll show up when there's been a move, like in childhood, that was traumatic. I have no idea why that happens. I've never been able to figure it out. No, but what I'm referring to by the spiritual DNA, besides that, they tell us we're only using a certain capacity of our brain, and, we're only using 2 of our 12 strands dormant. Well, the rest is like our instruction manual, and that's our spiritual DNA. So that's what's getting activated during these sessions. And as you activate these things, your body naturally heals, because when you increase your vibration, your body can't hold the vibration of an illness.
Wow, interesting. So, how do you activate the pineal gland? That's all calcified with all sorts of crap, fluoride or whatever. Can you help with that?
There are, by playing the right tone and going in and finding where the person's perceptions went askew.
Oh.
A lot of times it's from an authority figure, because that's the next chakra up, maybe somebody that was told God was a very punishing, vengeful God, and they're afraid of that authority figure.
I will smite you.
It would cause a problem with the pineal gland perception. Same thing with parents, because parents are represented up in your crown as authority figures, have negative interactions, you're afraid of them, you perceive incorrectly, so your pineal gland wouldn't function appropriately.
It's interesting because... go ahead.
I was going to say, then there is all the environmental things we know of, the fluoride and that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where, the things that open the pineal gland would come into effect. That shaga mushroom is one thing. There's all kinds of different things you can try. So.
And so you can channel their guides to give advice, along with your own advice, of course. But sound is quite interesting, because I subscribed recently to Gaia and the series, And I saw on their series Ancient Civilizations one on the Tower of Babel, and that was like Inca, an extraterrestrial trying to give humans, because he liked humans, wanted to teach them how to use tools and wanted to teach them a language that the gods, the other ETs, led by Enlil or something, Enlil or something like that. And it's very complicated. It's very fascinating, but
yeah.
But basically, he said that sound in words is so powerful that if you went to, was it Godeki, blah blah, this place is almost like a portal to other dimensions. You can say certain things that will allow a stone to float midair and all that stuff. It's like the sounds in words have a lot more power than we think, and Inca was trying to give that to us, but I thought it was fine. I mean, cool.
Yeah. I know. I checked on some of that ancient history stuff, and part of that was to dumb us down. They took away our ability to communicate with, the other dimensions or the gods and that kind of thing.
Exactly.
But the interesting too that I've recently learned, I did have a past life at the time Christ was on the earth, and I taught at the mystery schools, and I actually knew Christ, and Mary Magdalene was at the mystery schools with us.
Yeah, we're buds.
Besides
Facebook
all
friends.
That, we use sound there. So it's just kind of interesting that I'm naturally, I was very drawn to it in this lifetime. That was
amazing.
The second thing I started working with. First I did hypnotherapy, and then I trained with the sound, and then I integrated the two of them together.
Do you think that was the life that most influenced your one is Kim Voigt?
That one, and then I have to say the one that everybody's heard me talk about, the one is Sarah Good.
Yeah.
Because that life was cut short, I didn't get to continue with my healing abilities. So I got to come back in this lifetime and heal all those wounds and get to play with my healing abilities in this lifetime.
And be able to
Nobody
heal
gets
others.
To stop me. Right. Nobody gets to stop me from living out my life purpose this time. I get to take my power back, which I did.
No. You don't mess with Kim.
Yeah.
And you can also take people to their Akashic records, right? And also and you can also take them to the other dimension where Erik is, so they can be with their loved ones. And I think that's really cool also.
I was just going to mention that as well. Sometimes we do the Akashic records work, and that kind of goes along with everything we've been talking about. It's all basically towards working on your Akashic records, because it's all tied in. But that is the other really unique thing that I think that I really like to do when you help someone to cross over, or just raise in dimensional awareness where they can connect with their loved ones so that they can connect with them, and then you can teach them, their relative will sit with them, and they'll have them say, show me a sensation that you'll show me when you're around, and the person will feel like their arm being rubbed, and so then they know that that's always them. And it's just very comforting, and that is
very
really
powerful.
one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, it gives people hope and connection with the people they grieve over. What is it? Grief is the price we pay for love.
Yeah. And when a person dies, no matter how we've been raised, even if we've been raised to believe that there's a heaven and all this, most people under normal circumstances kind of wonder, is that really true? You hope it really is.
Yeah.
And it's just so reassuring once you see it to know, it's very healing.
Yes, exactly. Your phobia about death disappears. So one last thing I want to say, ask, is that you also do past life regressions, right? And maybe between life regressions? I mean, can you, and future life regression? I mean, progressions? Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, we can do that as well. Past life regressions, the main usually what you find is the main source of discomfort or trauma that the person has going on in their life, that it's also linked into a past life. And so when you do that past life regression and you can kind of see that, okay, he really betrayed me in this life, but that was because I really betrayed him last time. And so there has to be a balancing of the energy. That's what karma is. And so we came back into this lifetime, and, you know, except for this time we did it better. This time when he betrayed me, I didn't kill him like I did last time. Or, you know, it's like that kind of stuff.
Oh,
so
things are looking up, aren't they?
Yeah, it can help people to kind of put it into perspective and help to heal.
Yeah,
so
and they can understand their relationships with other people and relationships with themselves, too, I guess.
But, you know, that's just not always necessary, because if the person is able to correct it and resolve it from this life, then it's just automatically taken care of in the past life. That energy is done.
That's nice.
So some people like it for curiosity, though, and that's always fun. Because
of course.
They always go, oh, I always wondered about that. That makes so much sense.
Yeah, I mean, putting the pieces of the puzzle that is our life, it's fascinating. It really is. So, anything else you want to share at all? How many guides are working with you, Kim? I mean, I know there's flux, but.
And lately, okay, so I might as well kind of talk a little bit more about Erik, if you don't mind, for a minute. What he helped me with is, you know, I've known I communicate, and Erik, I've identified Erik, and Erik will bring other people through, and I've identified Jake. And I've always known that I was part of the Pleiadians and that I'm connected to Ra and that I am Ra. Well, Erik started teaching me how to communicate with them and how to connect with them. So now I have a group that comes in, and they're called the Nine.
Oh.
And they're energy beings. So you don't so much really hear voices, and I don't hear the voices and names and stuff, but what it is it's a energy pulsation. And it feels different than Erik's, and it feels different than Jay's, and it feels different than the Pleiadians.
Yeah.
So that way I can, and I'm still kind of learning it, that way I can tell who's communicating with me.
Yeah.
Erik's is a little softer. Erik kind of comes at you like almost with this energy. It's kind of like soft. It's almost like he's trying to just not overwhelm people or scare them or something with the intensity.
Yeah.
So his energy just feels very soft. Yeah.
But I think he does have a very powerful energy that he wields in a way that's soft and sweet.
And he's actually expanded. Do you remember when I told you a while ago, one of the mediums, I don't remember who it was, said he had graduated or he had mastered something or something to that effect? And we talked about that it was like when channeling Erik started, you could maybe say that was elementary or middle school, and now he's like a professor at a university. Well, he's expanded even more, because in the beginning it was where he would connect from the other side and bring relatives through in that, where it was this connection between heaven and earth, where now graduated even further. Now he's not only bringing in connection of heaven on earth, but also connection with the galaxies. He's almost like a galactic guide, I guess you could call it that, or universal guide or something. So,
I'm so proud of you, Erik.
Yeah. So if you were going to make the education analogy, you would maybe say that now he's, instead of a professor at a university, that he's teaching other professors how to integrate in these new energies. Is what he's saying.
Wow.
So yeah, he's expanded, and it kind of feels different.
Can people like Erik actually graduate to become archangels, or is that set, like archangels never have incarnated? Or angels, or an angel, period.
Well, this is, okay, and that's interesting that you asked, because this came through recently, too. What I've come to understand is that archangels do not incarnate because they hold the pure genetic coding of their lineage or phylum or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, yeah.
But that somehow, and I don't understand how this works. Somehow, certain people like carry a thread of that energy, and so you
like
could
who?
say that certain people. I
Okay.
don't know anybody individually, but like certain people, like carry a thread of Archangel Michael energy or Archangel Ezekiel energy or something like that. But the angels themselves have never had lives and they never incarnate. They keep the energy they have. It's like they keep it pure.
That feels
but
right.
Earth actually has 2 layers of angels. There's like the ones we hear of, like Archangel Michael and that kind of thing. Then there's an inner layer that is the Pleiadians. I'm not sure, there might be some other angels in there. That's what Ra is. It's a group of Pleiadian archangels. And some of those can incarnate and have a life in physical form.
Wow.
And still have that. It's not quite the same. It's more like, I guess maybe you'd call it like high priestesses and stuff like that. But it's referred to as a Pleiadian archangel. But some of them can actually incarnate. But not the angels that we've all known of, like, Michael and Metatron, that type of thing.
No. So I was told I'm Pleiadian. I think Erik must be too. I just see in his eyes. They're Pleiadian eyes. I think he's that concept. But so how does he fit into all of what you're saying? Yeah.
Say that again. You cut out. Oh, I didn't hear what you said. You cut out a little bit.
How does he fit in? How does he fit into all this inner circle of Pleiadian angels?
He is Pleiadian, and the Pleiades was a group of planets that, when other planets were destroyed, a lot of people incarnated onto there. They escaped their world and came into the Pleiades. So I'm just trying to feel. So there was other energy. Was it? For sure. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. I picked up for sure Arcturian.
Okay.
For Erik. And I don't know. Okay. There's probably some other star origins in there, but those Pleiadian eyes, when I channel, and I'm not sure if it's just only the Pleiadians, my eyes actually, they get a darker brown and they get kind of sparkly, and they've been like that all my life. When I was like 1 year old, a person at a gas station stopped to take a picture of me because they'd never seen such eyes. And recently, Erik and the guides explained to me that's the Pleiadian eyes.
Whoa.
So, yeah. So, do you ever see that in your eyes where they kind of change colors? They get darker or sparklier?
I guess, dude, I avoid mirrors at my age. But I will say that, go ahead.
Erik's? Did his eyes do that? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so. For some reason, Erik looked different. It's like it wasn't the same person. It wasn't a matter of, he matured and his face changed. He looked different in every, milestone of his life, like a different human being. It's really weird.
Mm-hmm. He's telling me there were times where he was more disconnected from his spirit than others. And so that's probably what you were noticing. The times like when he was sad, he would look different than the times when things were going well. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. All right, you are ready. Okay, you guys, you listen to her, right? You know she's the real deal, dude. Everybody needs to check her out and help yourself. Gift yourself. You are worthy, okay? No more self-loathing. We're into self-love now. Give yourself the gift of exploring and evolving and, and stuff like that. So, and stuff like that. That's so intellectual. Anyway, so Kim Voigt, embody-light.com. Erik, do you have anything to say in Kim's behalf?
Oh, he's just telling me thank you.
Oh, my
He
sweet
says,
boy.
thank you for speaking for me, and thank you for taking care of the peeps, he says. Well, that's kind of your term. He's borrowing it. Yeah.
Oh.
He's telling me he doesn't really talk like that, but that's your term, he says.
Oh, God, I know. You don't be your corny mom. Okay. All right, so let's take callers. Are you guys ready? Okay, we're going to take one.
I am ready.
The first
we
one.
Are.
All right. We're taking one from the 212 area code. Hello. How are you?
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Who are we talking to?
Oh, hi. This is Bryn from New York City.
Oh, hi, Bryn.
Hi there.
I hope things are getting better there.
Oh, yeah, a little better. It's getting lower on admissions of people coming into hospital.
Thank God. Oh,
yeah.
I heard, yeah.
Yeah. I've had a kind of rough day, and I was wanting to see if I could get a message either. Well, I'll give you two choices. I have a Native American grandfather on the other side. He's on my father's side. Or if you can connect with my dad, who's on the other side, and if they have anything, or if anybody wants to jump in on the other side, if you can't get those two.
Okay.
Yeah, or
well,
even your higher self. Erik, who does he need to hear from? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Bryn.
Sure.
It's just a matter of opening to the energy and just kind of focusing. So it just I just hang on for a second. Can you give me your grandfather and your dad's name, please?
I don't know the name of my grandfather. It's a great-grandfather, but
okay.
I have my father's name. His name is Richard Durham, Durham, as in Mike or Mary,
okay.
so it's Durham, Richard Durham.
Okay. Well, when you mentioned the grandfather, that energy did start
the
coming
great-grandfather,
in,
right?
The great-grandfather,
yeah.
yes.
Okay.
And also from your dad. And the interesting thing was I grabbed my cards just because sometimes they'll show you a little message, and I kid you not, the card I got says hello from heaven. So perfect.
Whoa.
I mean that's just how Erik guides all this. Erik arranges all this. You know, he guides my hands, what to pick. He's got the people lined up. I just have to connect energetically. And so both of them are telling me that what I'm picking up here is that you also would have the ability to feel in your body when they would check in on you and be around, and that if you would just ask them questions, you would feel like your energy kind of surge. Like Erik's saying, try it right now. Just ask your dad. You can do it in your mind, or you can say it out loud. Dad, can you show me what you feel like? Can you show me your energy?
Okay.
Did you feel that?
I feel a little bit of it, actually. Yeah, at the moment.
Like a fluttering kind of around your chest and your face? That's where I felt it.
Yeah, it sort of raised my chest a bit.
Yeah.
Actually.
And they're just saying, practice connecting to us when you miss us. We're only a thought away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. They want to help you. Did they have any messages?
Mm-hmm.
Any messages? Any general messages for Bryn from either of them, or Erik, for that matter, whoever?
They're telling me you're safe. Keep your vibration high. You're doing okay. Let me ask them. I just asked if you were on track, if there was anything they wanted to tell you, put you on track, and I got you're on track.
Okay.
You're not bringing forward any concerns. You're where you need to be at this time.
All right.
And I'm picking up from your dad, divine timing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So, Bryn, just check in with us. Check in with us from time to time, because I don't know why, but I have this particular interest in your journey, and I want you to let us know how you're doing, okay?
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, both of you. Have a great night.
You are welcome. You too.
Take care.
You too,
Bye.
sweetie.
Bye.
Tough times now, you know. Tough times.
Yeah.
All right, so we have somebody from the 352 area code. Hi there. How are you doing?
Hi, this is Joanna in Florida.
Hi, Joanna from Florida. I recognize your voice, right?
Oh, okay. It might have been quite a long time ago if we spoke, though.
Oh, maybe. Okay, so what you got for us, girl?
Well, I have a relationship question. I've been seeing someone for 9 months. I thought this was it. Love each other, making plans for the future. Something happened the very first time he hugged me. It was like this massive force. I cannot explain it. Like when people say they get struck by lightning, it literally knocked me off my feet. I literally had to sit down. That's the force that I felt the first time. Yeah, he physically, rightfully embraced me. But now here we are 9 months later, and I got a curveball thrown at me, and it's nothing. You know, he's saying the opposite. So,
what do you mean saying the opposite? Wait, what do you mean saying the opposite?
Now he wants to be in the friendship zone. We were making plans for future plans to move to another state. You know, all these plans and love each other.
Yeah.
You know, and everything. Yeah. Now a few days ago, I confronted him with something, and so his response was, I love you, like crazy, but I just want to be friends. And I was like, what? So I don't understand.
That is a curveball. So Erik.
Yeah.
Erik, what's going on?
Yeah.
Erik.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask him a couple of questions here. So here's what Erik's telling me, and it's just really amped up here recently in these times, because people are going through a lot of their clearing.
Yes.
So as the relationship was growing and you guys were growing closer, you know how you'll mirror things for other people? And you felt that very strong bond?
Say that again? You'll what with other people? Mirror things. Okay, got it.
Mirror things. We'll play out the pictures that you hand them to play. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm getting. Is that it was very strong, and there was a very strong connection, but at some point, and I'm going to see how this feels as I say it, because this is what Erik's making me feel like. At some point, it started to get too intense, and it scared him. Yeah.
I felt fear.
And it
right away.
It started making him look at things within himself that he didn't like, and it's scaring him, and he doesn't know what to do. It's like almost like you were like forcing him to ascend before he was ready. You weren't forcing him, but that's what it feels like to him. And he's just very confused by it, and he just doesn't know what it is. And Erik told me to tell you to have patience.
Okay.
What should she do? Should she say anything to him like, I'm here for you, I'm good with taking a break? I mean, what? I don't know.
May I interrupt both for a moment?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be to him. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm trying to be, and Erik, I'm trying to be just a friend to him right now. I'm like, okay, let me just give him what he needs right now, and I'll just be his friend. So.
Erik's saying that's a good way to approach it. And the other thing he's saying is that if you just, kind of pray for him, send him love.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he just
what
said
about this?
Patience.
Yeah. What about this? I talked to Alan Vera, the astrologist, and he was talking about how he could do the astrological charts on couples and overlay them and immediately figure out their spiritual contracts together, what needs to be done to, this trigger and that. I mean, it's so complicated. So maybe that's an approach. Erik, what about them getting their charts read by Alan? Because he's freaking amazing. Would that help them find guidance?
It would be interesting, and it would help for clarity. Eric's not really, I don't know if it's the privacy thing or if the gentleman wouldn't be so much interested in it. But
no, maybe he's not ready for it. I got it.
Yeah,
That makes
it
sense.
doesn't feel like it. Yeah. Eric, I
okay.
think that's why Eric keeps saying patience, send him love.
Patience and love. Okay. Oh, bless you all. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
You too, sweetie, and be safe. Be safe. Be well. Okay, let's see. We've got somebody from the 765 area code. Hi there. How are you doing?
Hello. How are you?
Good. What's your first name?
My name is Margie.
Hey, Margie. What you got for us, girl?
Just see if someone needs to talk to me or tell me something.
Okay. You know, I'm just, when I check into your energy and feel into it, there's an expansion. And I'm picking up the energies of the guides around you. And they're just telling me to tell you that pay attention, that there's messages that they try to, little signs and synchronicities that they try to give you that you are missing some of the time. I'm picking that up.
Like what? Like what kind of signs? Songs, license plates, numbers, I mean, whatever.
Synchronicities, things that are repeated, that are seen or heard. And, yeah, that is, but they're saying you're really in tune to things, but that there's certain things you're just kind of, that are subtle, that are just kind of floating by you. So this is what they're saying. If you practice meditating and kind of noticing subtle things a little bit more, that you're going to start picking up on their guidance. So they're telling me you can do this. You can connect with your guides and get messages from them.
What's their main message to her? What's the main message to her?
They're showing me a pillar of white light.
A pillar of white
light.
Okay.
To me that means stand in your power, shine your light, that you're like a person that, and Eric's saying by your actions, by your presence, that you just, you're kind of like you bridge the upper dimensions and the lower dimensions, that you bridge it all together.
Whoa.
You bring the light through you, and you radiate it where you go.
Really?
Well, what could you do with that?
How
can you harness that? That's an amazing gift, you know.
Well, a lot of people have that, and it is an amazing gift. And that's one of those gifts that goes with you wherever you go. If you go into a store and say someone was going to start stealing or something, but by your presence you raise the vibration in the store and they change their mind and it never happened.
Oh, wow.
You walk into a restaurant and all of a sudden, you know, the air just kind of clears and people are happy. I mean, when you're connected to spirit like that, you can do that. So they're just telling me to tell you to pay attention to those signs, and whatever you do, wherever you go, your job, whatever job you have, that you can just bring that presence forward. And it's just kind of a matter of
So she's a major light worker, right?
Things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so she's pretty much a
light.
major light worker. That's awesome. Go, girl.
And it's not something you have to try. It's just being authentic and just being.
Okay. So
anything else more? Even any other specific stuff for her?
Guides work better by if you ask a question, I can get a specific answer rather than
yeah.
them volunteering. So, is there a question?
Let me think. Goodness.
It's okay, dude. Look, I will get back to you. I will if you can't figure it. You think, and I will take the next caller, and then I'll get right back to you. Okay?
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. I want to give her time to think because that's a pretty heavy question.
Yeah, and a lot of people get spiritual amnesia too. I've done it myself.
Oh God, yeah. Okay, we've got somebody from the 201 area code. Hi there, how are you doing?
Hi, my name is Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi. I just want to see.
Do I recognize your voice too?
I don't know.
Huh?
My voice don't sound the same. My voice hasn't sounded the same in a while. I don't
okay. What
so.
you got for us, girl? Tell me, Jackie.
I just wanted to,
what can we help? How can we help you?
On the other side.
I missed the question. I guess I didn't hear you. My phone.
Any messages from the other side?
Be open to learning new things, and then the other thing was prosperity. That your needs are being provided for you. Just that her needs are being provided for her. So I don't know if something's coming or you were worried about money or something, but they told me to tell you prosperity. Your needs will be provided for you.
Ooh, that's nice.
Mhm.
Very good.
Anything specific that you're kind of wondering about? Because I do better with aiming it at specific questions.
Yeah, I'm trying to move in a couple of months. I want to move into my parents' old home. I want to kind of bring my children there, have my son come back home, but he needs to get himself together. I just want to settle down and just move forward.
Well, maybe coming with you to the new home will help him get it together. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's some family issues with that, and I'm just hoping that they finally just move on and go on with their lives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because at first when you started talking about it, I really wasn't feeling anything. So there's some family that might be blocking you moving into this home?
Yes.
Okay, so... I'm asking Erik if it'll resolve, and it's a yes. And I'm asking him fairly. Yes. Is it going to take a bit of time? I'm wondering about with what's going on with the... Yeah, it feels like there might be a little delay just with everything that's going on. Like if you have to file papers and, if anything like that goes on, it's not like they're open and working at full capacity.
Right.
But Erik makes me feel like it'll happen. It's going to be a good move, and it'll resolve in fairness for everybody.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Jackie, for calling in. Talk later.
Thank you.
Good luck.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
She probably needs to... I think she could benefit by a session with you. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so, hi, we're back with you.
Okay, this is Margie.
Hi, Margie.
Yes, Margie.
Just to recap. So what you said is I need to meditate. That would help me. And so that means that doing this will keep me going in probably the direction I need to be going?
Exactly, because that'll help you kind of fine-tune. That's what the message was about then, because that'll help you fine-tune your path, where to go next.
Okay,
to recognize
and so
the signs.
Going to that, I am right now trying to decide whether to move, whether to stay where I am, or stay in the town that I am now.
I can tell you right now, as you were talking, the moving had a lot more energy than the staying in the town than you're at right now. That
really?
A lot stronger. Yeah.
Mm.
But
all right, because I'm going like back and
timing.
I'm sorry.
Playing timing. Eric's telling me to tell you to do this. Imagine staying where you're at, thinking all about it, and then feel what happens around your heart, and then see if your energy pulsates or expands. Then try the other situation and see what it feels like. If the energy feels like it's expanding or pulsating, you'll know your answer by the one that's got the strongest amount of energy charge to it. But the one I felt was the moving first. Mm-hmm.
Right. Plus, imagine everything, not just the thought of, okay, I'm in this new place, but also the smells, the emotions, everything, the sight, all the senses.
Mm-hmm.
Incorporate that
feeling.
before you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right. The feelings.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I hope that helps you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Margie, keep in touch, girl.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh.
Bye.
She sounds so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got somebody from the 631 area code. Hi there, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you? My name is Suzanne.
Good.
Hi,
pretty
Suzanne.
good. What? No, I'm kidding you. What's going on, Suzanne? I want you to be really good.
I'm trying.
Aren't we all, girl?
Eric said you're fantastic.
What?
All right.
Eric keeps in there with you're fantastic, he says.
Oh, okay. All right. Sure. You see any changes in my job or love life? I don't have one right now. I have a job getting paid, but I don't know if they're going back now, June, and I'm looking for something closer to home, even if they do go back. And do you see a love life for me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Strong on the job. Jobs is good. And then let's look at the love life. Okay, so that's a not right now. Is there someone coming? Someone in the future? I feel like in the next year.
I don't want to wait a year.
Eric,
are there obstacles?
Just told me.
Yeah.
Eric just told me this next year is going to give you the opportunity to put the things in place and like do a little healing work and clearing, so that you draw the kind of relationship that's going to be real nurturing and good. So he's like,
I don't want to wait till 2021, no.
Person.
I don't want to wait till 2021.
Well, you don't want to get a loser, okay? So wait, so what kind of healing does she need to do to make this happen?
Eric just showed me there's around the heart. So something with a relationship or not trusting the opposite sex or something that ended badly or, father, mother, whatever that. He's just saying it's something that you're holding in unforgiveness. And then remember, too, you're dealing with another person, so that other person may be doing their emotional work. And
you mean I'm not going to even go on a date or date anybody until 2021?
No, you go on dates. He didn't tell you not to date.
Oh.
You go on dates, but this person, you could even meet this person sooner. It's not until, that year's.
Yeah, that's what I was
thinking. You exact time.
You could meet him.
Could go sooner.
You could meet him or her on a date, and then nothing really happens until. Okay, so wow, that's really interesting. So, what about the soul happy technique? For some reason, I'm getting that she would benefit by the soul happy technique that really goes into the subconscious and heals trauma and stuff. I get that it's so cheap and it's so easy, and it replaces years of therapy. I did it, and it was amazing. 20 minutes a day, man. Invest in your future, so that would help you with the healing work. I'm feeling it, but I want to ask Erik. Is that the best
Erik
route to take or not?
That would help. Yes, Erik said absolutely that would help. And he just told me that you have a tendency to expect the other shoe to drop. That if something good happens, like you think, when am I going to lose it? Or that kind of thing. Because you've had something happen, that kind of thing happen in the past. So he's saying it's
Does
like
it resonate?
almost like a mindset thing because
yeah, but I'm open to meeting
past.
somebody. I'm asking God, I'm praying, so I'm open to meeting somebody now.
And you will. He will. You will, he's saying. It's just a matter of clearing that out of your field. It's like something happens, it's in your blueprint. You just got to clean up the blueprint, and then your physical reality changes.
And it's going to be amazing. I just feel it.
Do you see me doing something different like now or in the summer, and then something different in, I don't know if I should ask what type of job, or should I mention some? Or
Oh, no, well, I'm going to stop you there because I just really want to get another caller, and it's like we want to cover one question. I hope that doesn't hurt your feelings. But, call back next, week, and we'll cover that
call
too.
Back next week.
All right?
Okay,
thank you.
Take care. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
You bet. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Wait, what? Okay, we have somebody from the, I hope I didn't miss anybody, but we have somebody from the 585 area code. Hi there, how are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
We're good. How are you doing?
Good.
And what's your first name?
My first name is Jeannie.
Hi, Jeannie.
What is it again?
Hi.
Oh, Jeannie. Okay, good. Hi, Jeannie.
And I'm calling to see what my spirit guides are saying. I know that they've been giving me, I've been having a lot of dreams and visions. So,
cool.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
They're telling me your psychic sight is opening up.
I'm trying to, work with it.
Ooh.
And it is. It's opening up. It's working. They're just telling me when there's something you don't understand, you might not, the interpretation you might not be completely sure of yourself on, but they're saying ask. If you see something or have a dream you don't understand, ask, and they're telling me within 24 to 48 hours you're going to get the answer. But just let go of the answer because it'll come to you when you're not blocking it.
Yes, because my brain
so
is
no
going 100 miles an hour.
That's the thing. They're saying you'll be doing dishes or folding laundry or driving or whatever you do, and the answer will come, and you'll go, oh, I get it now. Like a light bulb goes off.
Yeah, that's like active.
Okay?
That's like active meditation. Yeah. Active meditation works great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, so keep us posted, okay?
Okay, thank you. Have a good evening.
You bet, Jean.
You
Bye.
too.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, well, that's all for this show today. Sadly, I wish we could go on for a couple more hours, but we can't. 90 seconds, they're telling me. Anyway, you guys see how amazing Kim is. So check her out at embody-light.com. You have to. You owe it to yourself. And I love you, Erik. I love you, Kim. And I love all you guys out there who, have faith in me and what I'm doing. I really appreciate that.
Well, Erik says he loves you and he loves everybody out there, and I love you all as well. Thank you, Elisa.
All right. Bye, everybody, and be very safe, please.